Hello! Hello, everyone. Hello to all of our co-hosts, and welcome to another edition of Theme Park Talk Live. We have quite a few things, interesting things that we want to bring up today in this week's episode. So while Gavin goes and pulls up all your comments, we're going to go ahead and start the show. Possibly. All right, so hot topics of today from this past week. So let's go ahead and dive right into it.
Let's get right into it. Okay, so word is out. Toy Story Land Fast Pass Plus reservations have officially opened for the opening on June 30th, as well as Hollywood Studios has announced they're going to have extended hours starting July 1st. So what this means for in-park guests, the two new attractions to Hollywood Studios are going to be Tier 1 attractions, in addition to Toy Story Mania.
Wait, what was that?
Tier 1.
Oh, Tier 1. I think it said Tijuana.
Tier 1.
Tier 1.
So we're going to have the alien swirling saucers, as well as Toy Story Mania, and then Slinky Dog Coaster Dash, or however it's phrased, all going to be Tier 1 attractions.
So that means you cannot, so if you reserve Fast Pass Plus for Slinky Dog, you cannot reserve a Fast Pass Plus for the Flying Saucers?
Correct. You'd have to make 3 theme park selections, 1 from Tier 1, 2 from Tier 2. Then once you've used all of them, if one happens to be available later that day, you can go back and do it. More than likely, with how busy this is going to be, it probably won't be.
Okay. All right. So hello, Jacob. Hello, Mrs. Walt Disney World fan.
Sorry, I didn't say hello.
Hi,
guys.
Yes, we are talking. Yes, hot tea, baby. We are talking about the Fast Pass Plus selections in Toy Story Land. The new Toy Story Land coming this summer here at Walt Disney World.
I'm excited to see this land.
I
have my reservations about it.
Really?
I do. I've voiced them before that I think that they should have been a little bit more creative, but I think it's going to be really cute because I was a fan, even though a lot of people are giving a lot of criticism to Disney about Bugs Land closing. I love how detailed that was. So I feel like they're probably going to bring that same level of detail to Toy Story Land. So now we have our own version of that. I'm going to miss Bugs Land over at California Adventure. But this is, I think it's going to be cute. I think it's going to be really crowded, though. Obviously, it's opening up in the middle of summer. So
absolutely.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you excited? Are you all going to be there opening day? Are you going to try to go this summer? Chime in, comment, be interactive. You are co-hosts. So,
yes.
Hi, Candace.
Ross, Parker,
hello,
the Disney
Ross.
Chronicles.
Hello,
welcome. So, yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts, everyone? What are your thoughts on Fast Passes over at Toy Story Land? I mean, I know I've had a lot of friends who I think booked a stay on property, and they screenshotted that they already have their Fast Passes for the attractions.
That's exciting.
Really?
That's exciting.
Yeah. That's why, I don't remember if you remember the other day, I was like, how are people getting the Fast Passes? Because people were screenshotting. They're like, oh, I have my Fast Pass for Slinky Dog Dash.
I was trying to do the math myself because for Walt Disney World Resort guests, and then of course now Four Seasons guests, that was announced in one of our previous episodes, they have 60 days in advance to make those selections as opposed to annual pass holders or day guests which just have 30 days. However, if you have, let's say, a 14-day ticket, they have 14-day and I believe 21-day tickets for UK guests, or if you have a stay that is for 10 or 15 days that starts in a portion of June before the 30th, then technically you're opened up to make those Fast Pass Plus selections for the duration of your stay. From my understanding, that's how it works.
Parker has a really good question. Do you think alien swirling saucers, or Slinky Dog Dash for that matter, will go down to a lower tier once all the hype and crowds die down?
I think the alien saucers we can see probably going to a different tier after a year or so, maybe even less than a year. After the peak season, maybe? I don't know. But I don't see the Slinky Dog Dash changing anytime soon. What do you think, John?
Star Wars Galaxy had a chance to open first, and then we need to get Mickey and Minnie's, what is it, Railroad Dash or Mickey and Minnie's Cartoon Dash?
Honey.
I think once both of those open, possibly.
Or AKA Fast and Furious Supercharged.
But also, so the extended hours starting from July 1st, there's no end date, but I believe it's through the summer, 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. for Hollywood Studios, in addition to select extra magic hours.
Okay.
George is asking, what about Gondola's opening date? There's no set opening date for these gondolas, the new transportation system that is being rolled out and currently under construction at Disney World. But they are really making a lot of progress on it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I will say that it seems like, from what we've seen driving around property, seems like they're going pretty fast. This is the fastest thing they've ever built over at Disney World.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how that turns out.
Jenny wants to know, will Disney do soft openings like Universal?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I feel like Disney, they will probably have letting cast go in first. Yeah. So like the week prior, the cast members will get to go and experience it. And then I think the soft openings will be kind of like how Pandora was. It was, what, 2 days? A day or two before it had actually officially opened?
Well, they usually also... So it goes... Same goes for Universal. It's team members or cast members, and then it's pass holders, and then it's general public. They do it in different tiers.
I forgot about pass holders.
I don't think we've seen a pass holder soft opening since Fantasyland.
Pandora had... We took part of that. Pandora did have exclusive pass holder previews.
Was just a couple... How many days was it, though?
We signed up for that.
You're right, we did.
Okay.
Yep.
We did.
Because I do know for New Fantasyland, especially with my prior knowledge and where I worked for Disney, it was a nightmare with the way the pass holder soft opening was scheduled. And there were a lot of phone calls made to a lot of angry pass holders. Ooh. So that's why I hesitate if Disney does, if they choose not to do that in the future, because it did cause them a problem in the past.
Yeah. So, moral of the story, they have done it for pass holders.
They could do it.
But, I mean, you never know. Disney might not do it this time. But hopefully they will.
Hopefully. Miss Walt's World fan is saying, is alien swirling saucers even worthy, I'm sure, of being their tier 1 to begin with?
Probably not.
Probably not, but it's because of the land not really having that many attractions to begin with. It being pretty small. It looks like it's going to be small when it comes to capacity, the land itself, and just because of the hype. But yeah.
Get hype.
Get hyped.
I'm most curious for the new entrance to Toy Story Midway.
That's really what I care about.
That's really what I'm most curious about.
That's really what all I want to know is how they're going to really kind of blend that land and have the opening.
Well, see, y'all are excited for that, but I'm more excited for the food.
Of course.
I'm excited for Woody's lunchbox, baby.
Have y'all heard anything?
Andy's lunchbox.
Have y'all heard anything about the food? I haven't looked into it.
We talked about it a week or two ago, but we didn't have the pictures working.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So breakfast is going to include like Texas toast sandwiches. There's like a s'more sandwich, a turkey, egg, something. I love how they're doing breakfast.
I like that.
Sandwiches for lunch. They didn't really have any dietary options from what I said. I know not everybody cares about that, but there's some angry people in the message boards, that's for sure. Lots of Texas toast items, macaroni, tater tots, that kind of thing. American fare.
Okay.
Parker is saying that he heard that according to Disney's eternal timeline, the Skyliner is scheduled to be opened by December of 2019. That makes sense. I can see that being a realistic opening date.
Yeah, because they're moving so fast.
And they probably want to get it open during, and that's going to be peak season. Christmas week is always crazy, so I'm sure they'll probably have it around that time. Candace is asking about monorails. We are going to be talking about that very soon, so stay tuned here. But that is a topic we want to touch on today. Miss Walt, I can't spell. You can spell. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So let's dive into our next hot topic, or should I say millennial topic.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
Our next topic has us thinking pink. Millennial Pink treats have arrived at Walt Disney World Resort theme parks and resorts, in addition to new Millennial Pink merchandise. As you can see from some of the photos we have, there's Millennial Pink cupcakes. I don't know if we have pictured there the Magic Band, Spirit jerseys, the rose gold or Millennial Pink ears. In addition, there's also Millennial Pink macaroons at Magic Kingdom, at Anti-Gravity's ice cream parlor, Galactic Goodies. They have a milkshake.
But tell them like the coolest thing that they have. Well, no. First of all, you were just talking about the milkshake. That's one of the things. Right. So let's throw that picture out there. Look at that milkshake. That looks delicious. That's in Tomorrowland that you can get that.
That does look good.
It's $6.99.
But there's one more. So it's $6.99 for that. But there's one more thing that I think is really neat, and it's for all those people that love them some Mickey ears. Go ahead.
Yes. So Disney also announced today, in addition to all these new sweet treats in the parks, for the embroidery on Mickey ears, they're now offering the Millennial Pink as a color. So
I think that's great. because now you have more colors to choose from. I think that
There's really only a handful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm totally not into this. As far, I mean, not that I'm not into it. I'm saying I'm not really aware of what is this. Is this a trend? This color?
It definitely is a trend.
It's a trend.
And did we have the picture of the champagne on there?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
That was
from
cute.
the champagne is from Amaret's Patisserie in Disney Springs. We have the Millennial Pink champagne with the topping on it. I just want to let people know where they can get the goods.
All right.
I mean,
Disney Chronicles loves pink. So
Oh yes, baby. Let me tell you, this is great. Parker says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Miss Millennial Pink." Oh my gosh, I love that.
That is a good
I
one.
love it.
That's a good one. But Disney Chronicles is here for it. I'm here for it. Oh my god, all this nomenclature, all this new wording. I'm not with it. I'm not hip with the kids.
Miss Walt Disney World fan. She's talking about the gondolas. She's like, fast but safe. Absolutely. I think it'll be safe. It'll be safe.
Patrick, you are going to get scared on them. I know.
Oh,
you.
I know. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. And
We have to do it at least once. But
Absolutely.
We'll do it when it's not storming.
Oh, absolutely not. No, I will
check
not
the
do those.
forecast.
No.
I wanna do it.
I can't even do the gondolas. I mean, I still do it, but
Busch Garden Sea, for example.
Don't even get me started. Busch Garden. Busch Garden, like that thing is gonna fall apart. But I'm talking about the gondola, the Mickey wheel over at California Adventure, over in California. Hello. When they do this, can't do it.
I just feel like, at the rate they're moving, this very well could be done before 2019, but I feel that maybe they're waiting on something such as like the union negotiations or something to come back from the Federal Trade Commission on reports of withholding bonuses, because you don't want angry cast members operating equipment like that with lives in their hands.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and read, because reading is what? Fundamental.
Oh my gosh. Disney Chronicles says that he's a sucker for a trend.
Right. I mean, you got to be trendy. And I love how they call it Millennial Pink. It's not like baby pink or...
So because they put that name on there, Millennial, I feel like I shouldn't be wearing it because I feel like I'm old and this is like a young kid's thing.
I know. Mrs. Walt Disney World fan says, "Oh Lord, does that mean rose gold is dead?" I highly doubt it. Honey, next week they're going to say that the purple wall, they're going to go off of that and everything's going to be purple.
That's what Jenny's... Did you read Jenny's comment?
No, I didn't read Jenny's comment.
I've heard the next big thing is going to be purple. I'd lose my mind over purple.
See, Jenny? Jenny and I, we know what's up.
We finally got those purple magic bands. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Meet me at the purple wall.
Oh my god. Candace says, "I'm not sure I would ride gondolas. A little scary. I'm just scared in that I think it's such a weird choice for them to have gondolas because they cannot operate in the inclement weather. This is lightning capital of the world. There's lightning every day in the summer, and that's going to be a peak season. What are you going to do when these have to be shut down for hours on end because of a big storm that's kind of lingering around? It's going to be so... I don't know. We'll see.
Or if people are on them and it starts to rain in the storm.
Right. How fast are these things going to go?
But with the infrastructure at Disney, the buses that they have and the cast members they have in them out cannot handle the amount of guests they have. And the roads can't, no matter how much they expand them. And I believe the monorail costs would just be astronomical. So this makes the most sense. It's probably more cost effective. Just, where you want to put your money.
Yeah. Mr. Walt Disney World... Hello. Mrs. Walt Disney World fan says, "Baby Boomer Purple."
That's cute. That's
That's cute. I like that. Also for a direct name.
Parker says, "Rose gold forever, honey."
Yes. The Disney Chronicle says, "Pastel pink is more like it." See, that's what I thought. Like something like that would be cute. Pastel pink.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Pastel Pink.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what
I love it.
Put it down there. Okay.
So now, speaking of transportation around Walt Disney World.
Yeah, good segue.
Yes, there is.
Happened.
Okay, hello. There are tons of rumors going around about this next segment, Hot Topic. So go ahead and grab your snacks and
sit back
and enjoy this one. Go ahead, baby.
Take it away, John.
Rumor has it there's a new monorail fleet has been ordered for Walt Disney World. Now, it's been reported in the past, as well as a rumor, that I believe that video was in January this past year of the footage taken of one of the monorail doors open while people were still traveling on it.
Do we have that image?
No. We do not. But I believe that's one of the main pushes behind this. That a new monorail fleet has been ordered, as well as the theater on Main Street, USA, either being delayed and or canceled.
I think
now
it's canceled.
the budget has been pushed up for this. Now, we did talk about in a few episodes ago that Siemens supposedly approached Disney and they said that, we'll give you a new monorail fleet, but you have to put our logo on it. And evidently Disney declined. But the company that Disney is supposedly going with is based out of Canada, built by Bombardier of Canada.
Look.
We have some examples here. The Bombardier Anovia 300 monorail in Brazil, as well as a similar one in Saudi Arabia. And of course, Disney to put their own spin on it that they want to. So yeah, we'll look out for that. And then of course there was that horrific crash back about a decade ago with the monorail. But the monorails have been plagued by problems for years.
Yeah.
Tons of downtimes and refurbs.
I feel like this is really good, especially now that Star Wars is going to be coming. Toy Story is opening this summer, and
the 50th is about around the corner.
50th, yep, and we're going to be getting Tron. We're just going to see just a huge spike of guests coming into Walt Disney World.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ticket prices.
No, well, that too.
That too.
But I feel like this is good because at least they're investing in the transportation that's going to get you from point A to point B and back to point A. Because you're going to have the gondolas, you're going to have the buses, you're going to have the new fleet of monorails. I mean, and you got the allegedly, right? This is not confirmed. We cannot confirm or deny here, honey. Not today. But or the minivans. So you're going to have multiple options for, whatever you want to choose. And hopefully the times and wait times will go down.
It's bittersweet with these monorails because first of all, this model that we currently have was introduced in '89, I want to say. So a lot of us have grown up with these monorails, so it's kind of be sad to see them go. They had their own distinctive look, where when you go back and you look at these images of the ones that are being designed by this company in Canada, they're all around. So if Disney decides to have them kind of look similar to if they can't, because I don't think they can go that extreme and make it look completely different. It's going to kind of take the unique look away that we currently have with the current fleet. And so it's going to kind of lose that Disney feel, but I'm sure they're going to try to make it their own as best as they can.
So that's what we have now.
But that's current. And this actually is a very old photo, to be honest with you. But it's bittersweet. But at the same time, I don't know. I think the ones that Siemens were going to probably put in might have probably looked a little bit better. I don't know.
And see, I think because we were talking about this earlier, I feel like because the boys were both saying like, of course, why would Disney pull out of that Siemens contract? And I feel like this is how I feel. What if Siemens said, okay, we have to have our logo, like a big logo on each train, and you're not allowed to put anything, a wrap, on it or over it. Obviously, Disney loves their wraps. They love to wrap their monorails with promote different movies and all that stuff. And maybe that was the deal breaker. That was the
that's the only thing I can think of, because Disney does like to promote Siemens. Disney in the past has never had a problem putting brand logos that's all around their parks. It has been since day one, since Disneyland opened. Walt was always about getting sponsorships because it's saving him money and it's promoting. At the time, he was all about American companies and American ingenuity, so that was his big thing. These days it's become more international, but Disney still does it. They still have sponsorships. It's in their rides, it's in their foods. They put the Pop Secret logo now on all of the popcorn buckets. They're not afraid of that. So Siemens must have really wanted to have either a really big logo that Disney was probably like, that's too tacky, it's not very Disney, we want to have our own spin on it, and they might not have come to an agreement. But I think that's kind of ridiculous for them to say, we're going to now cut funding to a really cool theater project that Disney Magic Kingdom needs to put into a monorail, which they could have got for free just so they can get wraps on them. So, I mean, but that might not have been the reason. This is all speculation, this is what we think. But what do you guys think? Chime in. Yeah, there's not a lot of comments going on about monorails. So.
I know. No one really cares about the monorails.
Miss Walt Disney World fan says, about freaking time. I know. It is time for an upgrade with the monorail system.
Well, he's 30 years old.
Yeah.
30. Hey, I'm 30 years old. What are you trying to say? I need like a facelift or something?
Oh my gosh.
I have to choose my words carefully. You don't have people constantly using you for multiple trips every day of the year.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
And to that point,
Thank God.
To that point, I will deviate a little bit. There are portions of Walt Disney World property. There are cast members. There are attractions. There are things that predate Magic Kingdom Park that are still in operation.
Yeah.
That have been around since 1967, 1968. Not so favorable conditions. I can speak from some experience in backstage areas. And the fact that those still operate today is kind of really sad for a company of that magnitude. So the fact that we could hopefully be getting new monorails is hopefully a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a change, but it's needed. Disney World is definitely growing. Times are changing, and it's a whole new demographic. The economy is very different from when it opened in the 70s, so we have to evolve. Parks definitely need to, so transportation needs to as well. But, oh my, Disney Chronicles, oh my God.
Just tell the truth. This is all facts.
All tea and all shade.
But Miss Walt Disney World fan makes a good point. She says Disney doesn't want to lose control. They're very controlling. They're very controlling. It is that company is, I mean, when you look up the word monopoly, that's them. They're there. They control so much, a lot of things that we don't notice when it comes to brands and branding and things that we see on a daily basis. They have a lot of control. They definitely love to have that.
Well, and they have removed some branding. Like they took Kodak out from the parks.
Yeah.
Right. But replace it with Nikon. Nikon's everywhere now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like...
It's just as prominent.
It's not... No, I don't think so.
Because they used to have like the Kodak picture spots.
They still have those. They're now Nikon picture spots. Nikon is still they now have Nikon branding all over the PhotoPass photographers' jackets and costumes.
Okay.
And I mean, just little things here and there where they used to have it. It's small touches. I don't think that Disney really lets their sponsors really go too crazy when it comes to they used to, but in the 70s and 80s, I mean, Delta Dream Flight, y'all remember that? The Delta logo was everywhere. I mean, it was very, I never wrote it, but I watched the YouTube videos. I mean, it was crazy.
Wouldn't that be a fun thrill attraction to be in the middle of the ride and then get dragged off of it?
Oh my gosh. That was the wrong airline.
No, it was Delta.
No, it was United.
It was Delta. Well, either way, I'm
it
sure
was
there's
United.
some sponsorship.
That would have been such a big joke.
She tried.
But it's the wrong.
It's an airline.
Oh my god.
She tried.
It's an airline. I'm Team JetBlue. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, JetBlue all the way.
Mrs. Walt Disney World fan said that they need this to handle the crowds.
They do.
They need a lot more than that to handle the crowds. Crazy. But yeah, that's...
Just put a giant walkway from the TTC to the entrance of Magic Kingdom. You can have those people movers on a larger scale that Universal has that are pretty helpful, and just let people stand on those and take them over. It would be faster than taking those ferry boats. It would be so much faster to walk from TTC to Magic Kingdom.
It would be great, but then you have to partition everything off. You have to have cast members there because people would be getting there early. You have to, because there's the waterway on the one side that the electrical pageant comes out from, and the other side is all roadway and water.
They could theme it. They could done. They could have a bridge so that way people, but have it in a way where it's not too much of a drastic incline for those that are, in wheelchairs and such. But they need to have that so boats and ferries and things like that can get underneath from the other resorts. But I think,
Disney place in my heart. We could get one of those bridges from Thor that connects like all the dimensions. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. What? That Heimdall's in charge. The one, the bridge, and it just goes over everything. If you can think of the name, let me know, because I can't. These guys, they don't watch it.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Moving walkways, Undertaker Punk. Yes, moving walkways are the answer.
Well, I just feel like because once a lot of people love to stay till the park closes. Magic Kingdom specifically. This is what I'm talking about, Magic Kingdom specifically. And once that park closes, and you have those thousands of people trying to get on the ferry boat and onto the monorail, I mean, it is crazy. I mean, they have tried to make a queue out of ropes and all that stuff to get onto the monorail, and they have a new area to get onto the ferry boat. But still, like it is so that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't like to stay there till the park closes. And if we do stay there till the park closes, we're in the Emporium for a good 30 minutes after the park closes, and then we will leave because I can't handle the crowds.
But then over at Universal, it's completely opposite. Universal, you can stay till park close. It's fun. You can stay there, see the nighttime show or whatever they have going on, like Mardi Gras. And when you leave, yeah, there's going to be some crowds, but it's not
It
to the extent.
dissipates.
It really is not to the extent of City Walk definitely helps kind of filter because people go into shops and restaurants and then you can keep going and you walk to your car. You're not waiting in line for a monorail, then shoved onto a monorail and packed in there like cattle, and then shipped over to the TTC where you're then again bumping into people. Strollers. The strollers are just too much over at Disney. They really got to get control on that. I know that's really legally they can't, but it's too many strollers. Too many strollers over there. It's annoying.
There you have it.
It is annoying. But what do you like to wear when you go to the parks?
Oh, I don't have anything to say.
Oh.
Not anything positive to this conversation. Because the strollers then opens up the ECV fight, which opens up the...
Well, I was changing the subject. I said, what do you like to wear in the parks? I'm trying to do a sec.
Oh, well, I absolutely love to wear an Ink and Paint Threads brand t-shirt.
An Ink and Paint Threads original.
Original.
Oh my gosh. And where can you get those?
Well, just go to inkandpaintthreads.threadless.com and enjoy a few little pictures of our recent designs.
Those are so nice.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely mask for mask.
Oh, Honkules. I need one today.
But what house are you in, Miss Hogwarts?
Oh, and who do you want to have say goodbye to? E.T., of course. Okay.
All right, and that's over with.
So thank you to our sponsors, Ink and Paint Threads.
You can wear
threadless.com.
wear the apparel and then tag yourselves Instagram, Twitter. There's some great pictures on there from some people who've already bought some of the great shirts.
What she said.
Some cute pictures. Yes. You guys, thank you for those of you that might be watching. I've gotten some already. But Disney Chronicles, yes, God.
Yes, God.
Okay, speaking of merch you can purchase, this is taking us to Disney's Animal Kingdom for the 20th anniversary this weekend. Earth Day is the 22nd, which is, I believe, Sunday. Yes. Mm-hmm. So we have some 20th anniversary merchandise. Even a new Banshee in Pandora.
Wow.
With this is also the weekend that kicks off Party for the Planet. Special events. There's going to be some dinners. And for Earth Day, we don't have pictures of this, but they're also debuting the Impossible Burger at Tiffin's, as well as a new veggie burger over at Restaurantosaurus for those who want to be more plant conscious.
Oh, excuse me. I got so excited.
I'm not trying to rep anybody's lifestyle. This isn't a Disney Parks blog. We still have photos of that. Then, of course, you're always going to have your myriad of Earth Day cupcakes at Animal Kingdom as well.
Well,
celebrate Earth Day as Animal Kingdom enters its third decade of conservation, magic, and entertainment.
Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from the horse's mouth.
So, what's so special about the thing? What's it called from Avatar?
The Banshee.
The Banshee.
Hello.
Now, you've seen Avatar.
Yes, but what's special about this Banshee that we just were looking at?
These are baby banshees.
These are
baby banshees. They're exclusive for
the full-grown banshees. You have to connect your tail with them, and you have to only get one, and you're with it for life, and that's like your vehicle, and you two become one.
But this merchandise, does it have the 20th anniversary logo on this Banshee?
Most of it, but I'm assuming for animal conservation efforts, the Banshee does not. That would be animal cruelty.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. What do y'all think?
I love flying with the Banshees.
Oh, we still have people commenting about our Ink Paint Threads.
Oh,
what a plug.
What a plug.
Undertaker Punk says Slytherin Pride. Jacob says we have the same problem here locally in town with the events getting less dangerous part, getting out. Oh, talking about how crowded things get.
Oh, the
so
crowds.
We were talking about the crowds earlier. Yes. So Disney Chronicles, yes. I love Animal Kingdom. Favorite park. Love the Earth Day because of the Captain Planet Marathon on TV.
Yeah. Oh, he's a hero. He's gonna bring pollution down to zero.
Is that their actual tagline?
Yes.
He's a hero. Pollution down to zero. Okay.
Yes.
I've never seen him.
All right.
Never seen him.
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
Never loved ya.
Miss Walt Disney World fan says expensive. The merchandise over at Animal Kingdom is probably going to be expensive. Yes.
Oh yes, the merch. But see, I feel like when it's special like that, I wouldn't mind purchasing something like a 30 some odd dollar t-shirt.
How long would you wait for the specialty merchandise? Because I know how long we've waited before.
Right.
We're gonna let people guess how long we waited for the 45th anniversary. Was it 40th or 45th?
40th.
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 Okay. Yeah. But how long would you wait now?
I don't No.
Jacob, Earth Day is to celebrate the day that Animal Kingdom opened.
Oh, yes.
For
we should
theme
have said
park
that.
people.
We should have said that. Yeah. Yeah.
For the rest of the world.
Are you sure that's what he's asking? I think he's just in general. What's the point of Earth Day again?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's to conserve and respect the planet and to bring to light ways that we can
There's a very interesting
improve the
story.
environment.
Undertaker Punk.
Save energy.
Connect
Conserve
with your
water.
tail.
Oh. There's a very interesting story behind the gentleman who created Earth Day. It's not family friendly, so we won't talk about it on today's show, but look it up. It's very interesting, very gruesome. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
creator of Earth Day,
Oh.
he's in prison for murder. Anyways,
Oh.
yes. He did some really crazy stuff.
All right.
All
well,
right.
There's
But let's
that.
all celebrate.
You know, Avatar is an amazing movie, and I regret not seeing it in theaters. I saw it
Oh, you didn't
once
see
it
it in
came.
theaters?
I didn't
Oh.
see it in theaters, but I saw it, and then I ended up buying it. And I was like, wow.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to go back into theaters once they
I
finally
don't
release the
wanna-
second one.
I don't want to deal with it now.
No,
It's not.
No.
We saw Titanic recently.
Yes.
In 3D at the AMC at Disney
fabulous.
Springs. Your new Dobley theater was amazing. Dobley. It was amazing. It was amazing. Undertaker Punk. I've never seen Avatar, so I'm clueless.
Oh, darling.
I saw it right before the land opened, so I have a better understanding.
Yeah, I made him see it
Yeah.
because
I
he
enjoyed it, but it
wouldn't
was kind of
have known.
boring. But I enjoyed it.
The Disney Chronicles. Oh my God! Sorry for the off topic, but I found out Dusty Ray is from Louisville originally, and I freaked out. Okay, back to theme park tea.
All right.
Yes, I'm glad that you got my reference.
Miss Walt Disney World fan, did we already talk about this? What she said? If it's anything like Epcot's 35th, the lines were insane.
I believe it.
I feel like it's not going to have such a draw like Epcot did. I think Epcot has a bigger cult following
Then Animal Kingdom.
than Animal Kingdom. Oh, without a doubt. Epcot has a huge underground. Well, not underground. They're very vocal about very open. but
Underground.
It has a very different following, different clientele than what Animal Kingdom has. But Animal
I
Kingdom's
just
still great.
I love all birthdays.
Jacob says it was amazing in theaters.
And I can't remember if it was Avatar or if it was one of the new Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit or something that they
I
did.
can't stand those.
They did in that new film, not the 4K. It was some type of digital filming where there were more frames per second and people were getting sick and throwing up. I can't remember if it was Avatar or The Hobbit. Oh, it was a few years ago. There was some new... The way the whole movie was filmed in this new, I can't remember what it's called, some new digital imaging, because the eye can only recognize so many frames per second.
Right.
And this one almost like doubled it.
Oh, jeez.
So during the action scenes, I know definitely it was The Hobbit. I can't remember if it was also Avatar. People were getting sick in the theater.
That kind of reminds me of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood.
Yeah, they went from 3D to non-3D.
Yes,
I think,
baby.
Because people were getting so sick. Very interesting.
Don't touch what's not broken.
That is the first and last time I will ever be spit on by a spider in a train.
I just thought of something. So they took the 3D out
not
of
the
the
only time.
ride over in Hollywood.
Go ahead.
The new goggles that are now over at Green Gots. I think, does it make sense? They probably might have shipped those goggles from Forbidden Journey in Hollywood and replaced the ones because it's more themed.
Right.
That's probably where they're from. Then, I mean, it has to. I don't know. I'm thinking. Not to touch bases.
Undertaker Punk said it was The Hobbit, and I think it was 90 frames per second.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have any,
That is crazy.
Hobbit parks over here, so we're good. Okay.
Thank God.
Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments, but we have the microphone right in the center, so I'm trying to...
Put the microphone over here. Over here.
No.
All right.
Undertaker Punk also said the lines I saw online for Figment's Funko Pop was crazy.
People
but those are so cute, though. Those are so cute, and I would spend money for that. I would.
We still gotta get the Drag Race Funko Pops. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Are the Funko Pops those little things, those little figurines?
yeah.
Oh, they're
those,
bigger ones. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like something like that, I would spend money because it's something special. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't go to Disney and spend $50 on a baseball hat that said Epcot Center.
My thought process behind any merchandise that will ever be sold is that it's always going to be sold because people will buy it in the parks, and if you don't get it when it comes out, if it's a limited edition, guess what? People sell that stuff on Amazon, eBay. It may not be right away, but you'll always be able to buy it somewhere online. So why wait in lines when you can just purchase it? You might pay more, but I mean, you can always get it in the future.
Manny asks, are you guys going to see... First of all, hi, Manny.
Hi, Manny.
Are you guys going to go see the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee? We are. Yes. We plan on... one of our, best friends is in it. And it's over here. If you're in Orlando, it's over here at the Abbey. Go to theabbey.com. Click it for tickets.
Check it out. Are you going, Manny?
Are you going to go?
Are you going to be there? We'll be there.
We'll be there. All right. So now our last topic, but we're still going to chit chat because we got a lot. We still want to talk. But so our last thing here is something we mentioned. I think maybe a couple of weeks ago. I think you brought it up. Maybe it might have been a Monday Fun Day. I don't remember. I remember you talking about this. But go ahead and give them the hot topic.
Another new thrill ride is set to open along International Drive in the coming weeks. Set to open on June 1st. Starflyer, aka the Spinning Swing Tower, is set to open. This 400 feet tall, 24-seat death drop, 12-seat rider spinning at 40 to 60 miles per hour. Sickness bags not included.
Girl, that was a mouthful.
That's not mine. I took that. So... yes, so you are more than welcome to, and I guess the way we would compare it is the Silly Symphony swings at California Adventure,
right?
On steroids.
On steroids.
Taller.
I mean, look at this. Look at this thing. So this is so tall.
There's already one of these in Orlando on iDrive. So now
with the race cars.
It has a competitor. Yeah. It's called Midway something.
Yes.
But this is it is the world's tallest, and it is going to be going 60 miles an hour at night. I wish we had some nighttime photos. But this sucker lights up. It is so cool. It fits in well with the Orlando Eye. The same developer built it, so that's why it's right there. And you can park in the same parking structure, which is free parking, by the way, you guys. So if you want to go out and experience that stuff, you don't have to pay for parking. Point Orlando charges for parking, but they don't over there at iDrive 360. So you guys can go do all the attractions now. You have Starflyer, which is opening June 1st. And you have Orlando Eye, there's Madame Tussauds. It's a great little location, but I'm not going to do it. It's way too tall.
So I want to say, hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. It's safe. I'm sure it's very safe, but it's just, no, the thought of it. I don't.
Mrs. Walt Disney World fan says, update your life insurance. Okay.
Ah, that's funny, yes.
The official name is being billed as the Orlando Starflyer, since there is a miniature version down the street. And also, I can't remember what building it is in downtown Orlando, but this is about 16 feet shorter than the tallest building in Orlando. Tallest commercial building.
No,
interesting.
You would, if I can't even go on the gondolas at Disney building, I will not go on this thing. Will not.
Parker says, depending on when and if I book my flights, I hope to spend a morning or evening on iDrive and experience this.
Really? Oh my gosh, Parker, if you do, take tons of pictures, and if you want video, and tag us, because we have to see it. Because I won't do it.
Magical Midway, that's what it's called. Thank you, Parker. So they do have another Starflyer over at Magical Midway. I believe it's the same company that's going to be doing the operation side of this. So I think they're both the same companies are going to be operating this, but it was different developers. And it is going to be something you probably want to do at night, Parker. Oh, do it at night.
Right?
Yeah. Dusk. I wonder if they're going to change the name, though, because the Orlando Eye opened, and now they got sponsorship by Coca-Cola, just like the ones over in London. And I wonder if they're going to find a sponsor and maybe rename it. But I like Starflyer. Or the Orlando Starflyer, I'm sorry.
The Orlando Starflyer.
Don't forget the Orlando.
Gosh. But look at it, Parker, everyone chiming in. You guys are amazing.
Thanks, co-hosts.
Because you're our co-hosts. We need your help.
Jacob says, sign me up. That ride looks like one of a thrill. I can't.
I mean, look at this thing. Look at this. Who in there? I can't.
Disney Chronicles says, I would ride it. Cedar Fair parks have similar rides called Windseekers and have huge metal poles instead of chains. So it's very time. I want to experience more thrill from something like this. Okay.
But look at this is just so tall. You could see where the swings are close to the very top of this picture. Absolutely not. There is no way.
Undertaker Punk says at night watching the Disney fireworks on this would be awesome. You wouldn't be able to watch Disney fireworks
honey,
on.
I would be.
First of all, you're probably going to be too scared closing your eyes.
Gosh,
you're going 60 miles an hour. You probably won't be able to grasp that. I would go on the Orlando or the Coca-Cola Orlando Eye.
Now that is
that's something you want to be
that.
with.
because it goes really slow. It moves very slow.
It's nice.
Like when you are up close to it, it doesn't even look like it's moving.
John, you haven't done it yet.
I know you haven't done it.
I've not. I'm just thinking, business mode. We can set up a little stand on the sidewalk and sell Dramamine to people, and we can release a new shirt that's like "I survived."
Oh my god!
And then we can't use the name Orlando Starflyer, but we can get like an artist rendering.
Oh my gosh!
As people are leaving, sell them as a package.
That's fun.
Oh, it's a good idea.
That's a good idea, but I'm sure there's a lot of other people thinking the same thing.
Mr. Walt Disney World fan says, wasn't there supposed to be a vertical roller coaster built?
That's still going to be built.
Yeah.
That's going to be down over across the street from where what used to be the world's largest McDonald's. So that is going to be, there's a Perkins there on the corner. That's going to be all demolished there.
Burger King.
There's a temporary Hulk Hogan's themed store there, which he's relocating that to this new complex that's being built next to
by Mangoes.
So there's a lot of redevelopment. We've talked about before. I think 10 to 20 years, iDrive will be a completely different type of experience. It will be truly a destination on its own, and I think it's going to be more Vegas-like when it comes to just the...
I don't know about destination of its own.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because you have Disney and Universal and the park.
But people are going to be spending a lot more time there.
But people are not going to fly to Orlando
to do iDrive. No, but it's going to be
not
really,
a destination of its own.
But they have everything
you need
to
visit.
They'll have attractions. They have an aquarium. They have plenty of restaurants.
Aquarium?
They have hotels.
Who is aquarium?
Sea Life is an aquarium, my friend. Sorry. Sea Life is an aquarium. It's
it ain't going to be a destination.
We'll see. We'll see. I just wish... Well, no, I don't wish gambling was... Because then it would be too much like Vegas, but no.
Undertaker Punk says, how much do I have to pay to go on 90 miles per hour? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Too much.
Jacob says, that sounds like a business idea. Yep, that is definitely a good idea that John had. He's always thinking of ways to make money. Sarah says, no way, I would write it. What would happen if a bird flew onto your face?
At that mile per hour, you may have to get a little plastic surgery or something. More than stitches.
That thing, what if it went in your eye? Ooh.
Oh my god, but I'm going to be sick to my stomach, y'all. You better stop
I bet they probably get the sign releases.
He hates birds.
Oh, y'all, but... Oh, gosh, you can just... Wait, what?
Can you imagine one just flying?
Oh, shut up. No, there's a video out there. There's something... Was a roller coaster or whatever.
Oh, in the face, yeah.
And the bird... Oh,
and there was blood?
Stop. Next subject. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, my God.
So, hold on. Is it Corey? No. Kobe, is it worth staying at Royal Pacific to get unlimited express passes going June 2019? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
150%.
Yes. Stay at Royal Pacific. Book it. And make sure you tell us that you booked it, because we're going to check. We want to know that you're there.
I know.
It is a resort to go to.
I love it.
It's beautiful. It's so close to everything you want to be at Universal, and it is worth, because those express prices, especially in June, are sky high. So you will not have Express there is great. It's a much better system than FastPass right now. So I would highly recommend Do it.
For sure. Bird trigger warning. I know. I don't even like saying the word.
Manny had a bird hit him when he was riding.
No.
At Busch Gardens.
No.
That's funny. Jacob said you might lose an eye. Yeah.
Oh god.
So maybe they'll give you goggles. Don't you think,
No.
They do at Ferrari World, because it's the world's fastest roller coaster. You have to wear goggles because of all the sand. That would be crappy. I miss Walt Disney World fan.
No, can't do it.
So Parker says, see, I would argue that if a place like Clifton Hill and Niagara Falls can become tourist destinations, iDrive may as well. Thank you, Parker.
But Parker, do people get shot at Niagara Falls?
Ooh, child. She went ahead and went for the jugular.
What do you mean, get shot? No one's getting shot.
iDrive, hello.
Yes.
iDrive's dangerous right now.
iDrive. Yeah, iDrive is dangerous.
Yes.
I think we never really have talked about that, you guys. It is some place that you don't really want to walk up and down at night, because it is going to be...
Plus, you wouldn't want to, because a lot of the... As of right now,
it's not very
a lot of the attractions are not that close to each other. They're,
spread apart.
They're spread apart.
Traffic is a weird thing. People can't drive and don't yield to pedestrians. And because there are...
We're not trying to scare y'all.
We're not trying to scare you, but let's be real. There's so many tourists there, and that is what criminals are looking for because they know the tourists have money. So
and there's no security like at a theme park.
Yeah, there is no security. You're you have to rely on police presence, and it's not always there or get there in a timely manner. So just take caution when it comes to iDrive, but it is going to change, and it's going to be much better than what it is now and what it has been. So
and now all of our co-hosts don't want to come to iDrive.
It's okay.
No,
Resort.
Definitely go to iDrive. Just, I wouldn't recommend parking somewhere and then have it in your mind that you're going to be able to walk to all the attractions.
Parker, oh my gosh.
What?
I'm so offended.
Wait.
Parker says, well, I'm referring to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls, so no one gets shot.
Points for Parker. Points for Parker. Okay.
Oh my God.
Are you saying Americans have guns?
Wait, Jacob, it's freezing here in Ohio. Oh,
no.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, this weather is just crazy. Right now, it's nice here in Orlando. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. Ooh, I sound like, what's her name from Miss Congeniality?
Manny says, OBT has a lot of shady spots, too.
Ooh, oh, baby. You don't want to go to OBT.
Every inch of OBT is shady.
Oh, honey, you will not catch me at OBT past 5 p.m. Hello?
Right.
Orange Blossom Trail.
Orange Blossom Trail, baby.
Pine Hills as well.
Ooh,
yeah, stay away from Pine Hill. I mean, it's interesting.
But, I mean, what would you do over there? There's places to eat.
There's nothing.
There's
nothing.
Oof, child.
So, Vladimir Cruz, I went to Epcot in December for the last 2 hours and felt cheated.
I love
what
Vlad,
sort of
I
trip
love you.
would you what sort of trip would you recommend for someone who wants to experience a great Disney experience if they feel the first time was bad?
Well, first of all, Vlad, go with me. Vlad is my friend we used to work at Disney Store in Times Square. We opened that store. So whoever's been to that Disney Store in Times Square, myself and my friend Vlad, we both opened it. But Vlad, it's because we didn't go with me, and that was my fault because I was sick.
Okay.
And that's why I couldn't go with him that time. Oh. That's why you didn't have a good time, because you weren't with me, obviously. I love you.
So are we really answering his question?
Your question is come with me, and we'll show you a good time.
Go back on this channel. We have our Patrick's Dirty 30 vlog.
Ooh, child! Oh my gosh!
It was a lot of fun, and that's what it's like when you go to Epcot with us.
I will just say though, a lot of Disney nowadays is planning. It really is planning.
You got to.
Knowing 30 days in advance, at the very least 30 days in advance, what park you're doing on what day to try to get fast passes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in now. Or if you have people coming with you, make sure you're all linked together on My Disney Experience so you can at least do 1 or 2 attractions that are on your must-do list.
Mm. There you go.
I agree.
That's what I would say. And or if there's a restaurant you really want to go to, make sure you make the reservation 180 days out. I'm just trying to let you know.
No,
that's just
Candace. Candace says y'all are making Detroit sound safe.
Really, Orlando's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's great.
It's not as bad as Detroit, but
no, girl.
No, let's be real though.
Oh my gosh, can't y'all. Jacob says it's 3 inches of snow right now. And, shut your face. I don't want to hear how nice Florida... Sorry.
This is annoying. You gotta stop. I'll read it for you.
Then go ahead.
All right, so Jacob says 3 inches of snow here. Oh, shut your face. I don't want to hear how nice Florida is. We all know you have it made down there.
Oh, my gosh. Well, no, because it was chilly. I mean, obviously not chilly. It's snowy chilly the past couple days. But the past couple days, it got down like the 50s and the 40s. That's chilly here. Hello. It gets like over 100 degrees and it's humid and it's gross.
It gets really nasty in the summer. Like,
so when it gets to like in the 50s, baby, I'm bundled up. I got my, my whole fur coat and I'm just joking. I don't have that. But no, it's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. Miss Walt Disney World fan says no place is safe these days. And then Jacob says Toledo isn't really safe at night either. Oh my goodness. Well, now I know. Toledo at night. We're not doing that.
We're not going there, baby.
Not going there.
What is there to do in Toledo?
Toledo. What is there to do in Toledo?
I just love that name.
I like saying it. Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo.
Hello, I'm Miss Toledo, Ohio.
So pretty much I don't think any place is safe at night. Just stay home at night. Okay. Don't go out.
And watch YouTube videos of
binge
theme
watch
parks.
us.
Or of us. There you go. Oh my god. Oh my
Jake
god.
says, chill. I don't want to hear it.
Parker says, April showers bring snow plowers. Oh my gosh.
That's
I
funny.
can't. Yeah.
Manny says, the 50s, Crimea River, Patrick. And then Disney Chronicles, Louisville isn't that bad.
We were supposed to go to Louisville.
We were supposed
too.
to be there like last week, but we couldn't
For a
because
friend's
of our
wedding.
family moving and
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Undertaker bubbled up. Bundled up. Well, as Monorail fans, 40s is freezing to me.
Thank you, Miss Mother's World fan. 40s
She's
is
with
cold.
you. She's not with Patrick.
It is cold.
And he says, Patrick, I can't.
Well, no, because, I mean, once you're here... Well, because we lived in New York for 8.5 years. And when it was in, like, the 50s, I was like, ooh, heat wave, honey. I had shorts on, a tank top. I was ready to go. Everyone here was freezing. But now, after 8 years of living here, now... my blood's thin, baby, and I am freezing when it hits like 60s. 60s, I have jeans on, a jacket. You won't see me outside past at least 7 p.m. because that's when the sun goes down and it is
I'm the
cold.
complete opposite, though. That's what's so weird. And I'm born and raised.
No.
I'm born and raised in Orlando from here, and I feel like I love cold weather. I hate the heat. And when it's in the 50s and even 40s, I'm fine. I can still walk out in a short sleeve, but he freaks out and has to be bundled up.
No.
I love the cold weather. I'm a very odd floor. I'm very weird.
Well, I mean, when it gets really cold, we'll go to like a theme park, or we'll go to like Disney Springs, and it's cold.
amazing.
I have a jacket on. I got a t-shirt. I have jeans on. I got like my wool socks on, and he's over here in sandals, short shorts.
The other night
and
we
like
went
a
to
tank top.
Lowe's, I was wearing flip-flops, I was wearing basketball shorts, and I was wearing a t-shirt, and everyone
No.
in the garden center at Lowe's was bundled up, and I looked around, I was like, oh crap, is it cold?
It was cold. It was
Everyone
cold.
thought it was cold.
Oh.
I wasn't. Nope.
No, man.
Yeah, shorts and hoodie, definitely. Shorts, flip-flops, all day, every day if I could.
I either am going to do pants with a short sleeve, or I'll do a jacket with shorts. I can't be bundled up. I have to have some sort of natural... I have to have it.
Oh,
I
I have to have it.
Natural air.
Natural air. Undertaker Punk says, I've lived in Florida all my life, so when it gets cold, I still wear shorts with a hoodie. See,
Oh,
there
good.
you go.
All right, I'm not alone.
So yeah, so
I'm
there
not
you go.
alone.
So
All right.
it's a Florida thing.
I thought I was
because
weird.
I think like you guys you're used to this kind of weather where it dips down
It
like that
goes- yeah.
and then it goes back to
Very drastic.
100 degrees the following day.
Yep. The Disney Chronicles, I'm going to Ohio this weekend, and I'm not ready for this cold. I'm not ready. That's what,
But the thing, yes, I'm not ready. But let me tell you what, I want to take him where it gets like really cold and snowy because he's never seen snow before. Can't believe it.
Miss Walt is a real fan. I'm born and raised Floridian, and I freeze. You and I can just stay at home.
I love you so much,
Oh my
Miss Walt
gosh.
Disney World fan.
All I can say is that the park specifically, you can always put clothes on.
Oh my goodness.
You have to be careful about how much you take off.
Okay,
And
except
the-
you're at Universal, they let you walk around in a bathing suit and no shirt.
The humidity
No,
and the heat
they
in the
will ask you
summers
to put your
is
shirt
so
on.
nasty.
Okay.
It's just so nasty. It just drains you in the parks.
It does. So drink lots of water.
Oh, Manny.
Wear a camelback.
Gavin, have you been skiing? I've never seen snow in my life.
Yeah.
I'll repeat that. I've never seen snow in my 27 years of being alive. Am I 28 or 27? I'm 27.
You're 27.
Okay, I'm 27.
You're going to be 28 this year.
Coming up. Oh my gosh, you Florida people are wimps.
I'm from Ohio originally, and I miss all 4 seasons. I miss the snow.
Yeah, I've never seen this. I've never
the
seen
heat
fall.
down here. It's just is disgusting. It is disgusting. That's the best way I can describe it. If you're at a water park, yay. Going to work, no.
Lulu says New York is the place for snow. All right.
Oh.
Sarah, people wear shorts and hoodies all the time in, is it Minnesota?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. I'm
Michigan.
sorry. When it's below freezing, and I'm not just a Florida, and it's not. Oh, it's not just a Florida thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
So what?
I love you.
I can't read.
Baby, I got that. I got that loud and clear, baby. Just playing with you.
This
Oh,
isn't
man.
Monday Fun Day. We don't
I
throw
know,
shade.
I know,
We
I
don't
know.
do
I'm
tea-
sorry, I'm
it's-
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
We're
sorry.
supposed to give information, help plan vacations.
Okay. Does anyone have any vacation?
We got like 8 minutes left.
Lord, child.
What are y'all doing vacation wise? You coming to Florida or not?
Yeah. Coming to Florida or not? You have to stay at OBT and visit International Drive.
Book a room at the Parliament House on OBT.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how many families have done that. I wonder how many families have done that.
I don't think anyone has.
I've heard people have done that though. So it's an actual hotel. But it's also a gay club. But it's attached to a hotel. So people, I'm sure, have booked not doing their research.
Not close to the theme parks.
Not close to the theme parks, though.
You know.
It was there before the parks, though.
What was that? Oh my, I can't with him. Oh my gosh. What else? What else, gentlemen? Okay, well there you have it.
Oh wait, I wanted to talk about Speedway. We don't have any images. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
This is breaking news. No, it's not really breaking news. But so the Speedway over at the exit/entrance of the Magic Kingdom parking of TTC parking. So it was a Hess for many years, but I don't know if they closed it down to refurbish it or if they kind of kept it open during construction. But I know they said it reopened, and it's now going to be completely different. They have remodeled the inside. They don't have the Coca-Cola freestyle machines anymore.
No, man.
And they have something now. If y'all are familiar with Wawa, you go into Wawa, there's touch screens. You can order food. They make it fresh right there for you. And it's really great. It's delicious and it's fast. Speedway is now copying Wawa, or introducing it at this location at least, and it's called, I think, Speedy Cafe or something, but they have touch screens. You go in, you order. So I think this is good. I've always enjoyed this Speedway because it's never really too crowded, and it's a great place to get gas before you leave the park, and it's a great place to get a nice refreshing drink after a long hot day in the park, and if you want something to have while you drive all the way home or back to your hotel. So
I wish every gas station was a Wawa.
Wawa is the way to go, y'all. If you don't have a Wawa near you, it's...
I love Wawa.
It's unfortunate.
Pepper just walked into the room and is staring at us and judging us.
Pepper's our dog, and she's like, "Are y'all done yet?"
I know.
We got 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. Hold on.
Hold on.
Candace says, going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland on Saturday.
Ooh,
that is really cool.
That's cool.
Mr. Walt Disney World fan, no hot tea.
No.
I can't think of anything right now.
That's Monday Fun Day. That's right.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. But I can't think of any hot tea yet. But I'm sure this weekend there'll be hot tea.
Oh, Sarah, I'm coming at the end of September for HHN. Then Disney with my parents right after. All right, HHN's gonna be good this year.
I know it's right. That is gonna be right around the corner.
PTV2. I last went to Walt Disney World in 1996 for the 25th. I'm currently planning for the 50th in 2021. It is going to be so different compared. My first time there was when I was 6, and they were celebrating 25th, and the castle was all pink like a cake.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was what the castle was supposed to look like. I thought that was a normal thing. And then when they finally took that down after the celebration was over, I went back. I saw the gray and blue castle. I was so disappointed. I said, "What the heck is this?" I didn't know at the time. I was only 6 years old. But that's so cool that you're coming back for the 50th. It's truly like a homecoming. It's truly like a homecoming for you.
The Disney Chronicle says, what category are we on right now? We are on theme park tourist realness.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Manny, have you ever visited Pigeon Forge or Branson? I want to go so bad to Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
I think it's just, I think we fit in there. It's great. It's totally our aesthetic.
We fit in there. I know,
it's great.
I want to go.
It's so beautiful. The mountains
it is.
And the restaurants and the Dollywood, all that stuff.
I know. I really want to go to Dollywood.
I do. Really
and stay
bad.
in the Smoky Mountains.
Yep. I want to so bad. Oh. I had a coworker that recently went there, and the pictures, they got there, and it was just normal, like spring-looking day, and then the next day they woke up and everything was covered in snow, and it was just like literally overnight transformed. I think I would have just loved that. I'm so jealous.
Mr. Walt Disney World fan, I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and love it.
Oh, awesome! And that's Candace's first visit. Let's see here. Oh, Manny says, did you guys see the new Halloween movie poster today? I did see that.
I didn't.
And it's a Universal release, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh, is it this year?
It's coming out, I don't think this year. I think it's coming out next year, possibly.
Is it a reboot of Halloween? Or
it's a reboot with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Of a reboot.
I think it's a reboot. I think it's going to be... I don't know. We'll have to look into it.
But it's not... Is it coming out this year?
Is it coming out this year, you guys?
Let us know.
This is the second
Get on your
reboot.
phone, John.
Because I feel like if it's coming out this year, you know what's going to be coming up in Halloween Horror Nights. Because it's a Universal release.
Yes, but I feel like maybe they would want to have the whole event kind of tailored around him and that film because that's their franchise. I think that this year the focus is on Stranger Things. I think it's going to come out after HHN, so next year the focus will be on Michael Myers, which I think... I would just go crazy. I would be there. I would buy that Frequent Fear with Express. I'd be there every night. I will. I love Halloween. Love it.
Oh, go ahead.
1 minute, you guys. We got like not much time left, but yes, Dollywood is so nice.
Sarah said, I was there for the Pink Castle for your 3rd birthday.
Wow.
Hey.
And you remember it? Do you?
Well, like how do you remember it? You were what, 5?
I was 6.
Oh,
Y'all are like the 2 or 3 people in the whole world, other than all those angry brides that like the castle.
6-year-olds have better memory than 3-year-olds. No
and
offense.
PTV2 says, I've been to Disneyland for the 40th, 50th, and 60th on July 17th each time. That is pretty awesome.
Pretty cool. My OCD, I would have to keep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, okay,
absolutely.
That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. 2019, but this replaces all the movies but the first. Oh. Undertaker Punk. I had a feeling you would know the answer to that. Thank you. So next Halloween Horror Nights, I'm pretty excited. I hope they really do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll do.
This movie does so well. So everyone, please buy your tickets to Halloween, even though I don't know if it's going to be good. October 19th, 2018.
18. It's this year. 18. So it's I'm telling you.
So it's going to have to be next year because they can't have it. They can't have the event tailored to that film.
No, they're not going to tailor the event to it.
But they can have a house.
Why can't they?
They can do whatever they want to.
Why can't they have a house?
Because the film comes out during the run, and you can't. No.
Yes,
Hitchin's never done that.
Yes, they have.
They'll
do it. Watch. It is 7:30 on Thursday,
and it's time to
April 19th, and I am saying that they're going to have a Halloween house in some way, shape, or form, or a scare zone.
They could do it. They'd be stupid. Anyways, we are going.
Oh my gosh.
To hit the road.
I know. I'm so mad.
But this has been really fun because we've been able to really chat with you guys. But we got our topics in. It's not the most. I don't think it's the most exciting week when it comes to theme park rumors and news. But it's always ever changing. So make sure you follow us on our socials at Gavin and Patrick on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter because we always post things on there as well. Not only about just us, but what's going on in the parks. And what else? We have vlogs. We have our Monday Funday live stream. We have e-ticket takeover. So if you like this, you'll love that. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and share and give this video a thumbs up because it helps us out so much. And then of course you can also support us by getting those ink and paint threads at inkandpaintthreads.threadless.com. Link in description.
Really quick, last question, I promise. Manny just asked, what's for dinner? Actually, we're making pizzas. We made pizzas last night. We vlogged it, so you're going to see that tomorrow. But we're making pizzas tonight while we watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
So
okay?
We're going to...
So have a wonderful evening. Thanks for another wonderful edition of Theme Park Talk Live. And we will see you when we see you.
See you when we see you.
Love you all. Thank you for joining us.
Toodaloo.
Bye. Bye. There we go.